Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Vegeta Saiyan Army. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. This is a new channel. It is my second language. I'm not good at YouTube recording, I got a broken mic. So thank you all for the kindness, thank you all for the support. We have a super tight group. We're all very cool, we're all very nice, supportive in the group, and I love that. I'm trying to build on that. And today, if you're new or if you're experienced, I hope you take something away from this video, because we have a set coming out. And today I want to talk about whether you should buy sealed product, like in general. And this is different for everybody. I don't like saying a deck is unbeatable or it's trash. I like being as accurate as possible, so I hate dealing in like absolutes like that. So I hope this video helps at least one of you. So this set coming out is one of my favorite sets ever. So what we have here is usually the boxes I've seen go from 65 to 100. Like one print runs. Like I remember Tournament of Power got more and more expensive the more time went on, obviously. But at release, I've been to places where you can get these at 65. I've seen 80, $3.99 for a pack, and so I started out buying boxes. I would buy like 3 boxes because I started like in set 1. And yo, like, it wasn't enough. Like, I would open 3 boxes, and I would be like, sometimes I would be like 2 SRs short. Or sometimes a set will have like no rares. Like, and it was just so neg. And I don't want to name names, I don't want to call anyone out. But recently there was a video by a channel. And all love, by the way, to all like channels out there. I feel bad, but somebody did like a box opening of the booster box this set. It was the worst box opening. I'm not talking about the channel or the content or the person doing the episode. I'm talking about like the product being opened was like the neggest box I've ever seen. And it just reminded me why I would never buy a box. And if you're a new player, I hate to steer you wrong. Like, I see people coming in the game and asking, like, oh, what boxes should I buy? Or, like, what? I'm like, bro, buy singles. I started buying singles after the Green Broly starter deck set, which is, like, set 6, I think. Because, dude, I would open boxes to try to, like, to try to complete my shit, like an idiot, you know? And a lot of people do buy sealed product, and that's great. And if it works for you, awesome. I sometimes do. Like the Draftbox 5 second wave reprints that were $69 a pop when they were first announced. Yo, those were plus. I got a bunch of those. I got buddies that buy cases, and that was plus. Starter decks, I do. So that's fine and all. Pre-release. I love pre-releases. Just because you get to go and have an experience with people, this is awesome. I love pre-releases. I live in Florida, so we're having that. I'm sorry, like, I know Florida's nuts. Right now, we're wilding out. We're having tournaments, but we're being as safe as we can. And, so, look at the MSRP, look at the prices, see if it fits you. It also depends what deck you're planning on taking this set. Another thing I was saying is it more expensive to just buy the singles? Like, let's say you're playing Sin Shenron, right? What's more expensive? To buy as many boxes as it takes to complete your entire deck? Or to just buy 4 Magikaboras and just get the rest of your deck? And again, looking at prices right now, I know it's stupid because the prices are off because it hasn't come out, I get that. But just listen to me, like, in general, dude. Like, sometimes, depending on your deck, you might be better off just getting the singles off TCG, getting them from a friend. If that is something that would help you, please do that. I see people going like, oh, let me get 3 booster boxes. I'm like, oh, what are you playing next set? They're out here playing Green Gohan. Reboot. Like, bro, what are you, what are you buying? Like, you might need a few cards from a set. A few people just want like a few Bardock the Resolutes to complete their Burn Gohan deck, or a couple of Goku hits to complete their like Jiren decks or something, or a few people are done with set 10. They bought their Vegeta starter decks. You know, like they don't need to buy the like. A few people just aren't playing the Vegex chain from the booster. You know, they're doing skillless or they're doing boo chain or whatever they're doing, and they don't even need to buy things from this set, yo. And if that's you, you maybe you don't need to buy a booster box. Maybe just buy 4 hits off of TCG or a friend. And again, it's not for everybody. But if you do have to buy singles, yo, the Church of Dragon Ball Target. I don't know if I don't understand why, but Target packs are the heat. Like you walk into Target and you look for booster packs. I don't know why the ratios are so nuts, and I'm not capping. I remember one set I opened like 5 SPRs out of 3 packs, and I was like, "What's going on here?" It was the Frieza Wish SPRs. And oh yeah, and they were all the same SPRs, by the way. We opened 3 Friezas and then 2 others. I forgot. I'm trying to remember. But it was me and my brother. We went to Target. It was like, how many packs did we open? Why do we have so many SPRs? It was just crazy. The Target ratios are completely wild. If you do have to buy singles, go to Target. I recommend that. If anybody can explain to me why the ratios at Target, I'm just telling you what my experience is. But the Target ratios are wilding out. You guys need to take advantage of those. And again, this isn't for everybody. I know that a lot of you guys buy a lot of boxes and then they sell it back, and that's all good. I'm talking about to a few people that maybe have the same type of experience that I did whilst playing the game, because I started back in set one, and it was a much different game back then. Like everybody knows that guy, and like every locals has that one dude that literally buys like 50 cases. Like homie walking out with a pallet, and like he sells it all back. And you know how they say, don't go to chain restaurants, support your mom and pop shops. Yo, don't buy from Bandai. Support your local fiend. Support that dude out here buying like 30 boxes, you know? Um, and I don't, and I just feel like I may disagree with some of y'all about buying sealed product, and that's fine. You know, we're all different. One thing I see is people getting made fun of for like being mad about the ban list. Like, I like the ban list. There's I bought Turleses, I bought Viaras. It felt bad when they got banned. Um, I like the way the game's going. I've played every game. Dragon Ball is my favorite so far. It's the most fun, interactive. It just flows well. It's really fun. Do I think it's got a few problems? Yeah. But I'm not gonna call you an idiot if you're mad that you lost money off a ban or off of like polls. That's wild. That's wild. There goes my mic again. Um, but yeah, I'm never gonna do that to y'all. That's crazy. I'm from Venezuela, and Venezuela don't even got food. So I grew up poor, poor. A lot of you guys started out playing Pokemon. Y'all had Pokemon cards, and that's where your value of cards came from. We didn't have that. In Venezuela, they're like, yo, how do we market toys to people without food? And they're like, let's put toys in food. So they're out here putting tassels. There's some shit called tassels in our Cheetos. But I didn't even have Cheeto money. So I had to like play for them in the streets. Tassels are these like, they're like these discs that we went crazy for in Pokemon. And that started my gaming addiction. And I would just play for these. Then when I turned 10, I got to know YuGiOh. That was when Set 1 came out, and I was buying fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was a fiend back from when I was like 7 years old. And fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards are that shady shit. That guy that used to sell fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards in elementary school, yeah, that was me. Um, and then when Set 1, Dragon Ball came out, it was like the best thing ever to go to the shop. Like, I live in Florida. So me and my homie, we get together on Saturday. We pump some iron. Nothing weird. By the way, face reveal. We go to a buffet, Asian buffet right after a pump. Yep, get big. It wasn't Asian though, because it's Miami, so it's all like Cuban food, because they got platanitos and shit, that shit in Asian. But we'd go in there, eat a lot, then pop into PBG in Miami and just get singles. or I'm sorry, get booster boxes. And after a while, I was like, yo, this is kind of nag. How, like, we don't even have full playsets after like 4 boxes. We're stupid. We were really dropping mad money on that stuff. But that we're lucky. Anyone in South Florida has a lot of great shops like PPG, and we love going there. And it's still plus. It's just like, it's just wild. We started noticing that we were negging after a while, not just boxes in general. So if this sounds like you, if any of this sounds like something you've done, like you've bought boxes and it didn't seem like you got all your play sets, maybe try doing singles. Whether you're a new player, I just wish somebody had told me back in set one because I would have saved so much money. Cause, and if they say, yo, cool, keep buying boxes, we need you guys because we need to buy singles from you. So, again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for another episode of Vegeta Saiyan Army.